Picture 2 tables at the end of a meal. At one, a man leans back, belt loosened, groaning that he ate too much. At the other, my grandmother sets down her chopsticks, smiles, and says she's had just enough. She never counted a single calorie in her life, and yet she stayed light on her feet well into her 90s. Her secret was 4 little words she learned as a girl. Today, I want to hand that secret to you. In Japan, we have a phrase, Hara, Hachi, Bu. It means quite simply, eat until your belly is 8 parts full out of 10, not 10 parts, not stuffed, not bursting, not needing to loosen your belt, just 8, comfortable, light, still able to eat a little more. The teaching is old, older than any of us. It comes from Confucian wisdom, brought over from China long ago, but it's the people of Okinawa, our southern islands, who kept it alive at the table. They still murmur it before a meal, the way you might say grace, a gentle reminder to stop before the body says stop. Now, when I first tell people this, they ask me, but how does eating less make you feel good? Here is the clever part, and it's not magic at all. Your stomach and your brain talk to each other slowly. When you begin to fill up, the message takes a while to arrive. Roughly 20 minutes, the doctors say, so if you eat until you feel full, you've already gone too far. You've overshot without knowing it. But if you stop at 8 parts, that slow signal has time to catch up. And 20 minutes later you feel just right, satisfied, not sleepy, light enough to go for a walk instead of collapsing on the sofa. That gap between 80% and full, that is where the wisdom lives. Let me tell you a little about Okinawa. It's one of the places researchers call a blue zone. That means an unusual number of people there live past 90, even past 100, and many of them stay bright, busy and independent. Now, I want to be honest with you. Hara Hachi Bu alone is not a magic spell. It's one thread in a whole way of living. Their tables are full of vegetables, tofu, seaweed and sweet purple potato. The portions are small and served with care, and the people keep moving, gardening, walking, tending, visiting. The 80% habit fits inside that gentle rhythm. So don't think of it as a diet. Think of it as a kinder way to sit at your own table. Here's what I love. The Japanese table is built to help you do this without trying. Let me give you 5 little tricks you can borrow tonight. First, serve your meal in several small dishes instead of one big plate. When I was raising my children in Osaka, our table was covered in tiny bowls. A little rice, a little fish, some pickles, some greens. It looked like a feast, yet it was not so much food at all, and all that reaching and choosing slows your hands down. Second, use smaller plates and bowls. Your portion always follows the size of the dish. A small bowl full feels generous, a big plate half empty feels sad, so let the little bowl fool you kindly. Third, eat slowly and put your chopsticks down between bites. My grandmother would tap my hand if I rushed. Chew, taste, talk, breathe. A meal is not a race to the finish. When your mouth slows down, your stomach gets its chance to speak. Fourth, pause before you reach for seconds. Wait just a few minutes, pour some tea and see how you feel. More often than not, the craving quietly passes. And fifth, check in with yourself in the middle of the meal. Don't ask, am I full yet? Ask instead, am I still hungry? The moment the answer is no, that's your 8. That is where you stop. I will tell you a small secret. To this day, I catch myself reaching for one more helping, and I hear my grandmother's voice, Hara Hachibu Fumi. I put the bowl down, and I'm always glad I did. An hour later, I feel light, not heavy. It never gets old, this little bit of wisdom. So here is your one thing to try today. At your very next meal, serve yourself a little less than usual. Eat slowly and set your fork down between bites. Then stop when you're satisfied, but could still eat a bit more. That little gap is Hara Hachi Bu. Your grandmother was right. Slow down and take a little less. If this small piece of Japan warmed your table, stay with me. Subscribe, and I'll keep handing you one small piece of Japan at a time.